It's been proved that prevention strategies do work. This is extremely important. And hardest hit regions, countries in Africa, hardest hit by AIDS,
HIV in the response to AIDS, the so-called GPA principle.
Better position to set higher standards than 10 years ago. And this is a key element in a successful response. What would be relevant for this region, particularly in industrialized countries, that the epidemic is over, and long duration of the African epidemic, and estimate that between 5 and 7 million people are now living with HIV in Asia and the Pacific. And one such principle is that the response has to tackle the roots of people's risks and vulnerability to HIV. Yeah, Asia has the fastest growing epidemic in terms of AIDS in the world. Actually, the number of people who have become infected has doubled over the last 2-3 years, and we expect will double again by the year 2000, which is just around the corner. And we estimate that at being 5 to 7 million at the moment, with the bulk of the infected people being in India, but increasingly China and Southeast Asia.
I have often heard this question asked many times. It's a misfortune that I have to learn the answers they could better relate. One of the most important things I've learned from this epidemic is human nature. AIDS is such a humanizing disease. It reminds us of our being human, complete with all the weaknesses and imperfections of being human.